Welcome everyone to another episode of Wednesday with Williams. I have three really important things to get to today for you. As you can all see, I have Director of Safety with me, Randy Luckow. Winter's coming, right? I think everybody's kind of felt the nip in the air a little bit.
Yep.
I know it's really unseasonably warm right now here the last 2 days. 60 degrees yesterday, it's supposed to be 60 degrees again today. But that's going to go quickly.
Right.
It's going to get cold in a hurry. And we want to make sure that you guys are safe out there. So I brought Randy in to go over some of the winter weather safety tips again. What's most important? Where do you want to start?
Well, let's just kind of start with, what we see the most of as far as accidents are concerned. And that's this time of year, having a loss of control accident, which we've actually already had one this year so far. Now, yeah, like you mentioned, it's really nice here in Minnesota right now, but 2 weeks ago we had snow.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's where we had our first loss of control accident. Now, one of the common themes that everybody's going to be hearing from their fleet manager, from their safety advisor, from people all throughout the building is to slow down significantly in adverse conditions. And Adam, you're smiling. I know you've heard that before.
I have. The key word, significantly. Sometimes people think, oh, okay, I'll just slow down. No, you actually need to slow down significantly.
Absolutely. And last season we had 33 loss of control accidents. During the season, that's a lot of accidents. They average about $30,000 a piece.
Right.
So that's a lot of money. Now, when we do the critical analysis on those accidents, one of the things that we see is, okay, our drivers slowed down, sometimes 5 miles an hour, sometimes 10, sometimes 15 miles an hour, but not significantly, okay, not enough to adjust for the adverse conditions. And when I say significantly, that means you might have to reduce your speed by half or more.
Right.
Okay, so that's a big chunk, and obviously, sometimes it's even not good in those conditions, at those speeds. So, the drivers have to find a safe haven and get off the road.
And that's one of the things, too. We say, you're the captain of your ship.
Yeah.
If you're not safe, get off the road. I know you guys hear it on the Friday Max message, too, that VP of Safety Gary Faldine puts out. I see it there plenty of times, too. Slow down significantly. If you're not safe,
right,
get off the road.
Now, as well in winter driving conditions, there's other best practices to follow. Increase your following distance, avoid distractions. Just looking away for a couple of seconds can really, taking your eyes off the road can really make an impact.
Right.
So, avoid those distractions. Avoid changing lanes. Change only if it's absolutely necessary. Otherwise, maintain your lane and keep your following distance. And like you said before, get off the road if the conditions are that poor. You are always the captain of your ship, and remember that. You're the one making the decisions out there, so remember to do that. Now, the other thing that happens this time of year is, we have injuries too.
Right.
So that, the loss of control is our big accident, but injury-wise, we have slips and falls.
Slips and falls, yeah. I just recently turned 45. I'm getting older here, so it gets icy out there.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, I've got quite a few more than 45 years, so I know that you really have to pay attention to what you're doing, and the older you get, the kind of more you really pay attention to that. But, really the best practice for avoiding slips and falls this time of year is to just scan your walk path.
Right.
If you see what you're walking into, and you see an icy patch out there, number one, you might just walk around it, okay? But if all the ground is icy and you see that, you're going to adjust how you walk. You're going to adjust your stride. You're going to make those
Right.
necessary adjustments, and you are not going to slip and fall. So I mean, it's that simple. Just scan your walk path. You'll be able to avoid slips and falls that way because you will make those adjustments.
That's right. I remember we did this actually earlier in the year when we talked about it too, and we had the low pros
Yes.
that I put on, took them outside,
Yes.
tried those out, and those are fantastic too. And I believe everyone still has those. We're still handing those out too.
Yeah. All of our company drivers have them. Contractors are available to purchase, and that's great as well. I mean, before you get out of your tractor, just slip them on over your shoes or boots, and you've got some good traction if you're not sure what the conditions are.
Fantastic.
Now, the last thing that we have is we have monthly training. So everybody, look for your monthly training on Luma. It's out there right now, so it's available to everybody. You can go through and you can go through all the e-nuggets and kind of review those best practices for how to handle this time of year.
It's so handy having that on Luma now too. I know we've had it there for a little while, but literally, guys, get it on their phone, just go through it,
Yeah.
review it. boom, you're done.
Yeah, it's super nice, and it's a great way to communicate with our drivers and contractors.
All great tips. We know that you have heard them before, but it is so important to continue to review them because they are important. So slow down significantly is the big thing.
And remember, you're the captain of your ship.
Captain of your ship.
Know when it's time to just get to a safe haven and get the truck parked.
Well, fantastic. Thanks for coming on the show today. We appreciate it. Not only are we working to be best in class, we're also working to be the safest, and Randy's helping each and every day.
Okay, sounds great. Thanks, Adam.
Thanks a bunch. So we just talked to Randy, and I said I had 3 things I wanted to talk to you about today. I've got 2 others. Second one being September Contractors and Drivers of the Month. I love being able to give recognition on this show. I mean, I love giving away stuff the most, but giving recognition where recognition is due. So for the Network Contractor of the Month, it was Alan Turner. Alan ran 13,863 miles, active 83.3%, only outer route 6.8%, and averaged 7.7 miles per gallon. Congratulations, Alan. The Network Company Driver of the Month, David Woosley, ran almost 13,000 miles, active 90%, only outer route 3.8%, and averaged 7.9 miles per gallon. Congratulations, David. Dedicated Contractor of the Month, actually a team here, Jason and Nathan Shoemaker. They ran 20,481 miles, active 86.6%, only out of route 6.7, and averaged 8.1 miles per gallon. That's fantastic work. Congratulations, Jason and Nathan. And then last but not least, the Dedicated Company Driver of the Month, Norman Merbuth. He ran 11,300 miles, was active 100%. That's amazing. Outer route 10.2% and average 7.3 miles per gallon. So congratulations, Norman. Congratulations to all 4 of you for being recognized as the September Contractors and Drivers of the Month. I'll come to you again soon with the October ones. And the last thing I wanted to get to today, you guys have seen those ATVs. That contest is coming to a close very, 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 very soon. There's really only about 2 weeks left. So make sure you get all those referrals in now so that way you can gain that entry into the contest. As of today, I've counted, there are only 48 entries into the ATV contest. And we're giving away 2 ATVs. So that means you have a 1 in 24 shot at winning one of those ATVs. You're never going to find better odds at winning an ATV than what we have going on right now. So get those referrals in so you too can have a great chance at winning an ATV. I appreciate everything you guys do. It's always fun coming to you every Wednesday on Wednesday with Williams, and you know I'll be doing it again real soon. So until then, do more of what makes you happy.